PM Narendra Modi's 3 terms as India's Prime Minister have been defined by bold, large-scale economic reforms aimed at transforming India into a modern, digital and globally competitive economy. From simplifying taxes and boosting manufacturing to building a high-tech future, these reforms are reshaping India's growth story. Let's take a closer look. One of the biggest reforms early on was the introduction of the Goods and Services Tax, the GST, in 2017. For the first time, India moved from a fragmented tax structure with dozens of state and central levies to a single unified tax system. This made compliance easier, reduced tax evasion and created a common national market. Businesses, especially MSMEs, now operate in a more transparent environment with streamlined tax filings and fewer hurdles. Alongside the GST, the Jan Dhan Yojana revolutionized financial inclusion. Over 450 million new bank accounts were opened in just a few years, bringing millions into the formal financial system. This was key to enabling direct benefit transfers of the DBT, reducing leakages in welfare schemes and promoting digital payments. At the same time, reforms focusing on the ease of doing business propelled India's global ranking from 142 in 2014 to 63 by 2019, attracting global investors and simplifying the business landscape in India. In the second term, the government deepened its economic reform agenda. The Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code, the IBC, was a historic step to clean up the banking sector by fast-tracking the resolution of non-performing assets. This not only improved banks' health, but also sent a strong signal to investors about India's commitment to corporate governance. The Labour Code reforms consolidated over 40 outdated and complex labour laws into 4 simple codes, balancing work protection with easier compliance for businesses. This reform especially benefited MSMEs, which often struggle to navigate the old system. Another major boost came through the Atmanirbhar Bharat mission launched during the pandemic, with the goal of making India self-reliant. It provided incentives for local manufacturing, reforms in agriculture and targeted support to industries, especially MSMEs, helping them stay afloat and scale up production. Now, the PLI, the Production-Linked Incentive Program, with an ambitious outlay of 1.96 lakh crore rupees, was focused on boosting domestic manufacturing in key sectors such as electronics, pharmaceuticals, automobile and telecom. The idea is simple but very powerful. Reward companies based on production performance, reducing import dependence and creating millions of jobs in India. To push innovation, the government operationalized a 1 lakh crore rupees R&D fund aimed at helping startups, research institutes and businesses develop cutting-edge technologies in the field like clean energy, biotech and advanced manufacturing. In the third term, the focus has shifted towards future technologies and sustainable growth. The Semiconductor Mission Plan was launched to build a complete chip manufacturing ecosystem in India. Given the global shortage of semiconductors, this mission aims to reduce reliance on imports and make India a key player in high-tech manufacturing. The India AI Mission is another strategic initiative backed by over 10,000 crore rupees to position India as a global leader in artificial intelligence. The plan includes building large India-specific AI models, deploying 38,000 GPUs and expanding AI research labs in Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities, empowering startups and academia alike. The new simplified income tax scheme was introduced to make tax compliance easier. It offers lower rates with fewer exemptions, encouraging more Indians and businesses to declare income, improving tax collections and widening the formal economy. On the other hand, renewable energy has become a major focus, with India setting ambitious targets to reach 500 gigawatt of non-fossil energy capacity by 2030. Policies are also in place to promote electric vehicle adoption, reducing carbon emission and making India a global clean tech hub. From GST to Jan Dhan to PLI program, the Semiconductor Mission and 1 lakh crore rupees R&D fund, AI mission and the new tax reforms, Prime Minister Narendra Modi's economic reforms are deep, structural and aimed at making India a formal, self-reliant and technology-driven economy. These reforms don't just help large businesses, they also unlock opportunities for millions of small entrepreneurs, innovators and workers, building the foundation for India's growth well into the future.
Thank you for watching us on CNBC TV18. For all news and updates, subscribe to our YouTube channel and watch us on all social media platforms.